Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. Okay, drum roll, what are we getting up to today? Universal Studios Hollywood. We're heading out there, we'll check the park out, rides, shows, attractions, I don't know. It's been probably like 15 years since I've had a chance to get to Universal Studios Hollywood. So, I'm gonna check it out. See what it's like, see what it's up to. I'm actually still at the hotel. I was gonna duck out up to the front office quickly, reception, to ask a question, but then we'll be off. Oh, I'm actually excited for this. This is gonna be so much fun. Annoyingly, I am actually quite a bit of a drive from Universal Studios Hollywood, where I'm getting tongue-tied. I always do, don't I? Either way, let me ask my question, I'll put you guys away, and then we'll hit the road, okay? I left that car tripod thingy in the hotel room. So, yeah, that's annoying. There's traffic. There's so much traffic. Like, I know LA traffic is a thing, but still, there is so much traffic. I'm tired and I'm hungry. I'm trying to find an ATM and now I sound like I'm complaining, but there's so much traffic. Okay, I'm gonna put you guys down because it's starting to clear up a little bit and I'm gonna try to get some speed up. And I also don't want to accidentally be kicked off the freeway. Okay guys, finally got here. Bit of delays, had some hiccups this morning. Hopefully some people back in Australia are trying to figure that issues out. But none of that. Now let's get into the park and have some fun. Oh, in case I forget, I'm parked in Jurassic Park K3, okay? So you guys can remind me if I forget. Oh, I'm gonna fool myself, aren't I? But, okay, let's head in, we'll check out City Walk, try to get some breakfast. Yeah, let's have some fun. Just got into City Walk, now following a crowd of people down to try to get in. It'll be fun. Have a quick look at what these stores are that we walked past. So, unless I'm walking the wrong way. No, sign there says I'm not. So that's good. Let's keep going. I'll put you guys down because I don't actually start hurting myself too early on into the trip. But can I point out there's a massive Sephora, which is weird. I don't know, probably was. Ooh, I can see the ball. Yeah, I'll show that to you guys when we're a bit closer. But I'm really quiet because I feel like I'm rambling now. Even though we're late, I've got to point this out because just for the fun of it. A massive hot topic here. Now I'm going to stop this video because they'll get a kick out of it. Okay, I had a quick realization while I was in there that I shouldn't be trying to waste time looking at a hot topic now. If it's still open when we're leaving, which I believe it will be, because I'm pretty sure City Walk's open until like 2 AM, with the park shuts at 6. So we'll check that out after the fact. For now, because we're already like 2 hours late from park opening, we should get in, check it out, see what else we can find, okay? As promised, the ball. I would hang around a bit longer to take pics and videos there, but it's really busy, so that's not cool. Okay, let's head inside. I've still got to try and get past the gates and everything, but hopefully it won't cause me any issues, but if it does, I'll let you guys know. You know, I'll try to keep you up to date in my own interesting way. Just got inside. That took far too long because some people just don't know how to play or scan tickets, it appears. But either way, let's try to find a map because I'm not totally sure where absolutely anything is. There's also a ton of these stores that I'm passing at the moment. Just going to skip past and try to come back later on to check it out. Also point out, Halloween Horror Nights is still going on. So throughout the day we will be seeing a ton of these sort of like horror pops and stuff like that. Ooh, also Scooby-Doo gang. What's got another one I wanted to tell you guys about? This one's Walking Dead, it appears. Also a few of the signs say where the lines are for the event. But I am still wandering blind. Should really look for that map. But the other stores I've gone into, yeah, I've actually had one, which is annoying. Oh yeah, it looks like I'm walking towards me in Mayhem. So check that out for the start of the day. Oh, big splash pad. Kind of cool. Zoom in for you guys. Lots more of these little set pieces. Krampus. Disturbing as good as that. Okay, looks like we're focus. Looks like we're heading towards Super City Funland. Oh, hang on, not even on me. Looks like we're heading towards Super City Funland. Oh, catch me in great. I really didn't have a map, don't I? Because I'm not sure what I'm even looking for.
You gotta go in, guys. Watch out, guys.
Okay, like I thought, it turned out I ended up in Minion Mayhem, or whatever it's called. Check that out, and then I'll go back on that whole hunt for a map, because there's a whole ton of other attractions I'm really looking forward to checking out today, and I don't want to know where they are. I may not be the best at showing you guys around, but I'll do my best.
Testing. Greetings, recruits. Welcome to my all-Mayan crew. Master Villain, Scourge of Humanity. Stop! You!
Okay, just got out of Minion Mayhem. That was fun. Now we're going to try to find our way to some of the other attractions, probably a bit more intense ones, because why not? But I did remember from some other people's vlogs I've watched that came here, that I've come down like this. Okay, so Super City Funland is over there. So I've come down this area where there's absolutely nothing. But I know you can look over here and see some of the new construction. So we can zoom into that for you guys. I honestly have no idea what that is meant to be. Let me zoom out. Actually, on that as well, I'm not sure if that's for the theme park or the studio, because for those who don't know, Universal Studios Hollywood is actually still 100% an active studio, as well as the whole backlot area. We're going to head out of Super City Funland now. Well, I'll just give you quite a little overview. So you got like a little spinning ride. It's a big splash pad area. Some arcade, well, not arcade, sideshow, that's what I'm looking for, sideshow games. But I'm going to try to head back to the front of the park, so figure out how to get some of the other attractions I wanted to check out. And eat. So they're our top two things we got to do at the moment. Is find somewhere to eat and find some of the other attractions. Oh sorry, and a map. Don't forget about the map. So we've got three things we've got to do. Food, map, and more attractions. I think we can achieve that. Either way, I'm going to put you guys away because my arm's starting to hurt. That's what Dracula's just come out. Which is always fun. That's the last clip. Still not sure I'm going, ooh, but Hogsmeade. Sounds cool. Loving the amount of what I'm looking for. Our characters that are just walking around. I feel like the animal actors shows about to start. Got to go to the restroom, so let's go do that. Probably going to come back and do that later, hopefully. Try to check out all the shows later on so I can build them better for you guys. Well, I'm just getting tongue-tied, aren't I? I'm not totally sure where the restroom is, so that in itself is a problem. So I'm going to put you guys away, find the restroom, and then we'll get back to our list of things we have to do. Okay, so we've got Hogsmeade over there, but I'm going to skip that short term and actually head down into Springfield. So I feel like it's going to give us what I'm looking for at the moment. Ooh, big random head. Extra at 1 o'clock for something. We'll try to come back and check that out. But let's wander through Springfield. Probably easier. I'm going to enter in a montage I'm about to make now of everything here in Springfield, okay?
I guess you're back. Are you gonna tell me where you went? All the messages I sent with no reply. It's like that. You're just gonna walk into my room. I hate how you assume I'll take the pleasure and the pain, the sorrows in your brain, 'cause I know you're on the run. I'll take the pleasure and the pain, your secrets to my grave.
I need to get some food. Tickets thing off our list. We'll check out Krusty Burger. Okay. Got my food. I've actually come into... No, wait. I've actually come into Moe's because Krusty Burger was actually quite full. So, I got the Krusty Burger, so the classic, along with the Buzz Cold. Let's taste that first, but I need to change the taste buds, okay? It's not too bad, it's a diet cola, which always means it's going to have a weirder flavour, you know that. No, it's all good. Okay, let's try this burger and see how it is. Okay, It's nice. The basics of it. The couple of buns are a little dry, but overall it's not too bad. So for the burger, you came with the chips and the drink, all combined came to $20.13 USD. But actually does look like the cup the soda's coming is maybe a mildly collectible one. So that's a cool thing. May keep that. I'm not totally sure. Alright, we'll work it out. Anyway, I'm gonna eat my food and I'll touch base when I'm finished, okay? Finished? Yeah, I've got some chips left, but the average chips are best. Let's do this straight away. So, yeah, gonna keep going around, show you guys more of what street food has to offer, but I'm gonna show you what, that's what it's kind of going back to somewhat collectible. I'm actually not going to take it with me because it's a thin plastic cup, so it's just going to shatter in my bag before I can actually get it home. Let alone back to the hotel room. But yeah, let's keep going around, see what else there is to see, and hopefully find some more attractions. And a map. So we've still got 2 things left on our list to do.
Oh yeah,
That was fun. Okay. I think I'm going to head on to that way. Studio tour. Wow, thank you for your Before I head on there, just a little board here showing you actually what is being filmed in the back today. Still lost, still need a map, but I've eaten, so hey, taking stuff off the list. Let's keep going down, we'll check out the studio tour hosted by Jimmy Fallon, because I don't know, but I like money and kind of willing to put his name in on everything sort of thing it appears. Also getting a nice little overview here of it. I don't want to be on that side of it. I think I can circle around. Let me circle around and I'll show you guys an overview. Kind of see down there into it, but let's hop on that escalator. I know it's zoomed, and we'll check it out for ourselves. Okay, this one's not too bad, but I have noticed in the past that
Restrooms can be located right here by the escalators.
extremely steep.
Our method is around 45 minutes to an hour long with no stops.
We'll try that even more slowly on the other part.
How do I know if they're filming in a soundstage? I actually have a chip inserted in my brain. It's very painful. I get electric shock every time there's filming. That's a lie. Every soundstage has a red light outside of it somewhere. They're both wigwags. If the wigwag light is on, that means they're filming inside. That's how I know to hush up and make it a quiet zone. Some wigwags are easier to spot than others. Some are on the far end of the buildings. It's a whole thing. It's a whole challenging thing, but we do our best. Stage 44 coming up on the right. Currently up to Good Girls, but before that, the NBC comedy series The Good Place filmed in there, starring Kristen Bell and Ted Danson. They're currently airing their 4th and final season. And sometimes people ask me, as a tour guide, like, what's a big celebrity that I've seen giving a tour? Well, one time, a few years back, Furious 7 was shooting at Stage 44, and I saw the back of Vin Diesel's head. What a day for me. So we have all these sound stages on the here, all within just a few acres of land, and every little section has its own name. They're like little neighborhoods. That's how I like to think of it. Like we have Brownstone Street coming up on the right. Here's a few famous faces that walk down Brownstone Street. large shot on Brownstone Street. Right at the corner on the right, you'll see it says Joke Shop on the doors. That's set decoration from the television special Hairspray Live. It starred Jennifer Hudson, Ariana Grande, did a lot of its live broadcasts from the Metro sets, including from our next stop, Courthouse Square. If we have any fans of the Back to the Future films on board, you'll know this as Hill Valley. And Back to the Future starring Michael J. Fox and Christopher Wood. So as we round the corner on the left, you'll see the courthouse. That was the clock tower in Back to the Future. The film was produced by Bob Gale. Here he used to talk about the important role these sets played in the movie.
It's actually the back lot of the Courthouse Square that inspired the entire climax of Back to the Future.
I had scenes up on the clock tower on that ledge. There was a ledge about that wide. And I was standing inside looking at the ledge, and I already had vertigo. I just thought there's no way in the world, no way I'm going to stand on that. I was up there for quite a while. Of course, I had a cable.
Other movies like Gremlins and To Kill a Mockingbird are filmed in Courthouse Square, the very first episode of the original Twilight Zone. And this was the town of Grandview on the TV show Westwood Square. So Courthouse Square like evokes a small town feel, and that's what filmmakers need. If they need the big city, we have that covered in our next stop, New York Street. My co-host for the tour lives in the real New York, so I'm going to talk about what it's like filming there.
Hey everyone, welcome to New York! I got my start right here in New York on Saturday Night Live. This is actually my old neighbor. Once got mugged over there. That old woman. Tough lady. This is my favorite hot dog guy. Hey buddy, how's it going? Remember me? Just like old times. Gotta love New York City. Hey! I'm walking here! I'm walking here! Hey, it's cool guys. I was just walking there. So it's not exactly New York, but a lot of times when you see New York in the movies, it was shot right here on the Universal Metro sets. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Even if you make it here on the Universal lot.
And a lot of big hit movies are filmed on New York Street, like Hobbs and Shaw. For Hobbs and Shaw, they dressed up parts of New York Street to look like London for an opening scene in the film. The Fate of the Furious also shot for Captain America, the First Avenger, and Spider-Man. Lots of TV shows as well, like Brooklyn Nine-Nine, American Ninja Warrior. NCIS was just here about a month ago filming, and one of my favorites, Key and Peele, used to film all the time. Right now, we can see we're doing a little bit of refurbishment work here and there on New York Street. The California sun fades the coloring on the sets pretty quickly, so we've got to repeat things professionally pretty frequently. A lot of these sets we're looking at are what we call facades. That's the kind of set where we just film the front and the sides of the structure, just so the camera sees and the audience fills in the rest with their imagination. All right, we're leaving our Metro sets behind now. Up next on our screens, we're going to hear from on-screen filmmaker named Peter Jackson.
The original King Kong that made me want to do movies. I saw that movie on TV when I was about 8 or 9 years old.
Now you see through, you get some quite nice pieces and the houses too.
I like films that just take you away from your real life and sweep you up to the edge. Kong literally does that. I mean, you're on board the ship, you're sailing to a lost island, you're encountering monsters and creatures from, prehistoric times. So I was thrilled when Universal invited me back to Skull Island, and it's great to have you along for the ride. Now we have created this 3D immersive experience, so you're going to have to leave your glasses. Don't put them on yet, just pull your hand in. We're about to return to Skull Island.
So please be sure to hold on to your personal belongings. You can see the things.
The island. Nobody's lived here for hundreds of years. It's true.
audience is in the middle of the environment. They're looking in all directions. There's creatures coming at them. They're seeing Kong from this side and T-Rexes from the other side.
Working on a movie, we always know where people are looking. They're looking straight ahead. They're looking at the shot that we're working on.
Here you have to take into account that people are looking in all directions.
Also, one of the things about this ride, unlike the movies that we're used to working on, there's no cuts because it's one giant shot. This tram that's driving it along through Skull Island is where the camera's from. This ring represents where the screen is 10 meters away.
We're really creating about 50 minutes of a feature film. That amount of visual information, that number of pixels, and presenting them to the audience, it's a hell of a ride.
Awesome. Okay, we're going to head deeper into our massive backlot now. Currently on the left-hand side, look at that. It's a parking area for cars. Anytime you see a vehicle on screen, though, there's a fancy term for it. It's called a picture car. And up next, we're going to visit what we call the transportation department of our backlot. Here, we're going to see some of the most famous picture cars in film and television history coming up on the left-hand side here. Futuristic cars from Back to the Future 2. Those are the flying cars that we were supposed to get in 2015. 2015's come and gone, no flying cars. I'm still devastated. Those Flintstones picture cars are made mostly out of fiberglass, not real rocks. If a picture car doesn't need to be drivable, you can make it out of the lighter material so it's easier to, move around on the film set. Actually, the very last picture car in the lineup here is made mostly out of wood. This tank from Transformers. It did not need to be drivable, so it was made out of wood. But it looks great. It looks real. Sometimes that's all you need. Other times, picture cars do need to be really drivable, like a lot of the Fast and Furious ones.
Cool wood tank. Kind of cool.
There's one picture car people ask us about sometimes. It's not in our lineup. The DeLorean from Back to the Future. The DeLorean is fine. Universal still owns it. It's on loan right now at the Peterson Automotive Museum here in LA, so you can still visit the DeLorean. It's in a nice indoor, temperature-controlled space, getting the VIP treatment it deserves. Now we're going to see some more picture cars up ahead. I'm going to let John Hammond do the intro for this next area.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
That's great, thanks, John. All right, on either side of the tram, what we're going to see here are props, boats, some more picture cars, all from the Jurassic Park films. Anybody been on the Jurassic World ride yet today? It's kind of early. Oh, some people have gotten down there already. Cool. I haven't done it yet. I'll go on it, but I'm going to close my eyes, I think. The second film in the franchise, the film franchise, was The Lost World, Jurassic Park, and the camouflage RV coming up on the left is in that film. That was the mobile lab unit in the film. It's made mostly out of wood, again, just like the tank we saw earlier. This dangled off the edge of a cliff in the scene in the film. Julianne Moore and Vince Vaughn trapped inside. So again, it's lighter. It's made of wood, lighter than a real RV. Easier to manipulate in a stunt scene like that, certainly. Also, this is Jurassic Park, so we do have dinosaurs. We'll see what's coming up on the left-hand side in a second. Anyway, take a look at this clip from The Lost World, Jurassic Park, featuring the mobile lab unit that we just saw in real life. Oh, here's a dinosaur on the left. It's well behaved. It just looks at you. It doesn't do anything else. So here it looks like the mobile lab unit is dangling over the edge of a cliff. It's hard to make out such a dark shot, but what looks like a cliff at the scene is actually a parking garage on the front lawn of our studio. We never left the lawn to film this scene. It also means that there rain in this scene probably wasn't real either, because this is Southern California. It's just sunshine every day. Although I saw in like a forecast that this weekend it's supposed to rain, maybe, which would be more exciting than a miracle. But anyway, it usually doesn't rain. So if a filmmaker needs rain for a scene, I'm going to show you how we can provide it. We're going to get a thunderstorm demonstration here in Old Mexico. Sensitive culture films like Big Fat Liar, Paul Giamatti. Today, though, as you can see, we've got a thunderstorm brewing. We start with the thunder and the lightning. It's totally fake, of course. Get the rain to go with it. So the rain is coming out of sprinklers placed on the tops of poles all over the set. Thunder is coming out of speakers that are located to the sets all around the building. And the light flashes coming from the strobe lights. The raindrops are actually larger. The real raindrops, the real raindrops are so small, they don't really beat on camera. They're pretty much invisible on camera. So it's really raining, and that's like worse than useless. We would still have to use fake rain either way. Also, the sprinklers shoot the water up, so it moves a little more slowly than real rain. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. That looks like a flash flood, doesn't it? Yes. Big flash flood that was actually also featured in Big Fat Liar.
You can't outrun the wolf, kid! Yeah, we'll see about that. Hang on, funny folks!
Old Mexico, we go right into the
Bear with me when we get
West,
a boring section. I'll actually clean the lens off if you guys, okay?
Texas. 6 Points was in the film Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, starring Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio. Also, about a month ago, we had a movie film there called and it's going to star Karen Gillan. You may know her as Nebula from the Guardians of the Galaxy films. And then it's also going to star Harrison Ford. You may know him from Harrison Ford, right? We call this 6 Points because there's the main road that we're on right now, and then 6 little side streets as well. There's a lot of great set decoration in 6 Points, but a lot of signage on the sets here, the complicated details like that really make the set line. Oh, at this point in the tour, I get to remind everybody to stay seated during the entire tour. Again, the studio is private property, so if you drop your phone or just can't wait to use the restroom, pull the red cord to get my attention, and I'll be back to assist you to remain seated on the tram. Oh, look over to the left here and see those big sound stages past the lake. That's where the movie Us did a lot of filming, starring Lupita Nyong'o and Winston Duke. And then this lake on the left is called Park Lake, and that was the Black Lagoon in the film The Preacher from the Black Lagoon. Park Lake is a not natural. They put it there. They made that lake for filmmaking purposes. Although the ducks don't seem to mind. They don't know this. Coming up on the right, we'll see a little bit of an area of active filming. Down the side road on the right, there's a wooden fence down there. That's part of the set for the talk show Home and Family. They are filming today, and we're going to get closer to their set. When we do, we'll have a quiet zone for them. First, though, we're going to visit Little Europe. So-called because these sets often double for different European countries. We just change up the set decoration. Little Europe's been featured in many of our classic Universal monster movies like Frankenstein, Dracula, and The Invisible Man. Currently on the NBC comedy series The Good Place, starring Kristen Bell and Ted Danson, Little Europe is the afterlife. And The Good Place shot here so recently that some of their set decoration is still up. They have a very funny take on the afterlife. One of them some yoga shots. Clothing store called Everything Fits, things like that. Also a lot of punny shop names as well. So some of the set decoration from the show's been taken down, but you'll see there's a yogurt shop coming up on the left with these green doors just above it there. That's heavily featured on the show. Also, this was the make-believe country of Genovia in the Princess Diaries 2 Memorial Engagement. So, you know, Little Europe, it's meant to replicate different European countries, but it's more than that. It could be the afterlife, it could be Genovia, anything in between. So the set for Home and Family, the Hallmark Channel talk show is coming up on the left. So in case they're filming, this is where Universal in 1974. Less than a year later, in 1975, an even bigger hit movie came out for Universal.
Nice, small little beach town.
Directed by
Very relaxing.
Spielberg. The movie was Jaws. And our next stop on the tour is the town from Jaws, Amity Island. So while we're here visiting, maybe we'll see a real-life shark. Please stay seated. Yeah, there's a shark out there right now. The shark is swimming towards that diver out there in the water. The diver is screaming. The shark's eating her. Yeah. That's great. That's the circle of life. I'm glad you got to see that. We're totally safe. We're going to hide behind this wall of gasoline tanks. I bet the shark's getting kind of frustrated because we can't find us. It's probably... Oh, sorry, never mind. It's right there. Alright, now the shark's all done. Now it's just laying on the water. That's not a real shark. It's mechanical. It's going to swim backwards next. It's going to reset. It goes back under the water to get ready to jump out and steer the next tramp. That's a good mechanical shark. It actually works a lot better than the shark in the original movie Jaws.
That's a much maligned shark. The shark was frustrating. It didn't really work all the time. It didn't work hardly at all.
Wherever you were on the island, you could hear the radio voice. They were always saying, the shark is not working. Repeat, the shark is not working.
We just waited around. We just waited and waited and waited. The shark worked well enough. For a while there, I had things to call. So I really owe the shark a lot.
Steven Spielberg in the mouth of his difficult mechanical shark, wearing some cutoffs. Must have been a hot day. Next on the left, we have one of our pretend residential streets. The house closest to us with the green roof was Boo Radley's house in the film To Kill a Mockingbird. The street is called Elm Street, but it's not related to the Nightmare on Elm Street film. It's just a misleading name. Next on the right, we have the Chicken Ranch. Here's a new production to the film there. Residential street coming up. This one we're actually going to drive down. It's called Colonial Street. I think it's best remembered as Wisteria Lane on Desperate Housewives. That show filmed up here for 8 hit seasons. But lots of other productions have used this street over the years. TV shows like Crossing Jordan, Providence, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, The Mindy Project, and movies like The Burbs with Tom Hanks. With Christina Ricci, and one of the music videos from the Nellyville album with Nelly and Kelly Rowland. Also the music video for the song All Star by Smash Mouth. Remember that song? It goes like this. Hey now, you're an all-star. It's the 90s. I'll show myself out. Anyway, we have a lot of practical sets up here on Colonial Street. So I mentioned earlier, a facade is a kind of set where we just build the front and the sides of the structure, just what the camera sees. A practical set, though, also has a full interior, so you can film inside and out. That saves a lot of time. It means you don't have to go down to the sound stages to film the interiors. You just get it all done up here in one go. Recently, like in the last couple of days, we had a TV show filming up here called Never Have I Ever. That's a new show coming to Netflix. So when something is filming on Colonial Street, we do not get to drive down Colonial Street. As much as we'd love to just drive straight through a production, we're not allowed to do that. Productions always take precedence. So it's great that we had access to the street today because it's been so busy lately. We have A couple historic homes I want to give a shout out to. We have the Munsters house, actually. It looks different, but this big purple house coming up on the right was 1313 Mockingbird Lane on the Munsters. And next to that, the beige house with white trim belonged to Jimmy Stewart in the film Party. And we have Matlock's house up here for all you die-hard Matlock fans. His house is coming up on the left. It's dark green with coral trim above the porch. So that's Colonial Street. We name all of our streets, though, on the lots. We often name them after people that we've worked with many times over the years. For instance, we're pulling back out onto a drive named after Steven Spielberg.
I was about, I don't know, 16 years old. I began hanging out at Universal during my summers. When I went to college nearby, I continued to come on the lot and try to become a director. So Universal sort of is my birthplace.
The challenges that we faced on How the Grinch Stole Christmas was to bring the storybook world of Dr. Seuss to life.
And that storybook world of Dr. Seuss is coming up on the right. These few houses were featured in the film.
Some of the most talented artists in Hollywood worked for months to create a living, breathing Whoville. When it was all done, they had built an entire city. And the fantasy world of Dr. Seuss became a reality.
And from the fantasy world of Dr. Seuss, we head into a bit of a nightmare. The Who's have a sketchy next-door neighbor on the back lot, Norman Bates. Psycho. The Bates Hotel. That's where Norman works.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
There's a tram turns in here in a moment. Just here, right-hand side, you see people, they're leaving the Bates Hotel. They honeymooners? I don't understand what they were doing here. Up next on the left is the Psycho house. This was the real house from the film, the home of Norman's mother. Actually, I think Mother's up on the second floor in a rocking chair. It's very sweet. Just past the Psycho house, we're going to see one of the largest sets in movie history from the film War of the Worlds, directed by Steven Spielberg. This is called Crash Set. That is a real plane, a 747. And here's Steven and his production designer, Rick Carter. They'll talk more about this incredible set.
The airplane crash site set is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around the vision that Steven had.
When we first began to sit down to talk about War of the World, I thought, what if the 747 goes down right in a big neighborhood? Because it's just something you don't see.
You're doing good. You're doing good. Keep listen to me. Listen to me. Now, listen, I want you to close your eyes, okay? Stand closed. Robbie, get in. Get in.
So again, that is a real plane. It was a retired commercial 747, and it was purchased for War of the Worlds for $60,000. What a deal, right? Now, as we head out of our Furious films, oh, that looks like Dominic Toretto's car on the right. Okay, I guess we're going in here. Stay seated.
Roman Pierce. Pleased to meet you. Buddy Hobbs asked us to stash you Shaw for a while. So we brought you in our secret spot.
All right, look, guys. We're gonna keep Shaw from finding you, but to keep you safe, we need your help. We don't want the syndicate tracking us here, so put away your cameras and turn off your cell phones. One flash or one ringtone could give us away.
I need y'all to take this real serious.
Okay, pull into the next bay and we'll meet you in there.
Sounds like Owen Shaw is after us. He's a dangerous criminal, so we're going to do what they say.
Everybody out! The FBI! They're just keeping
FBI, don't move. Liam, that's right, party's over.
You know how long I took to iron this shirt, man? I'm not...
You're under arrest right now.
Ladies, just back up a little bit. Got it. It's lightweight. First of all, I don't work for you.
Oh, really? Well, tell me, Roman, who do you work for?
We don't work for nobody. Cop has to just clear out of here, otherwise we can't guarantee your safety.
Guarantee my safety? I'm the one holding the gun.
Yeah, but mine's a whole lot bigger than yours. Hobbs, escort this novice out.
Let's go, Cookie Puss.
That ugly snowman.
Street. Somebody out there really pissed off Shaw. It's gonna get ugly fast.
Yeah, don't worry. Lucky for you, our whole family will protect you.
Are you kidding me, Roman? You didn't shut off your phone, bro?
I gotta call you back. I'm just having another time.
See what I'm talking about?
Call you back. It was on vibrate.
Sean traced us. Hobbs can't hold him forever. Letty, Roman, we're up. Driver, move that vehicle.
It's about to get real interesting. Mona Lisa's all warmed up right next door.
Roman, grab your truck. I need you and Letty ready to roll.
Who's the witness? Speak now or you all get fried!
This is our turn.
After round!
Okay, guys, it's showtime. Come to the left. You're moving fast enough. Roman, Letty, hook him up.
I got the move by the horn!
Now we're moving.
You can go in and turn over the car today! I got company! The witness is mine, Letty!
How about you? Eat asphalt!
Don't think you're getting away!
Way to go, Letty.
Don't climb out of the little car!
Not gonna happen. Don't worry, I got this. Roman, don't shoot. Head from the bridge. Under construction. Everybody hold on. It's an entrance. Ride or die.
As everyone else kind of files out to the queue line, kind of put out here, this is probably where we're going to have to leave it for part one of day one at Universal Studios Hollywood. I've been having a ton of fun. I know we haven't done many attractions yet, but I'm actually off to do them now. But you guys will see those in the next video. If you like what you've seen, please hit the bell, subscribe, get notified next time I upload. Also socials there like always. But until the next part, see you guys. I guess that's a wrap.